In this video, I'll be showing one of the rarest things in Roblox Islands. So this is probably as rare as a legacy food processor to actually see someone with this. Here they are, 2 cows on one island. Now the guy that owns them, he's rejoined many times, so of course they save whenever he joins a new server. They aren't just temporary in one server, but as far as we know, this is the only person with 2 cows, because on Discord he was talking to a mod, and they're talking about stuff like if he's able to keep them, which luckily he is, and if he's the only person, and the mod said he was the only person with 2 cows, and then they were just talking about some more stuff about cows. But anyways, he is the only person in the entire game that is known to have 2 cows. In a way, this is even rarer than the legacy food processor, because whenever the legacy food processor first existed, there were probably around 10 to 20 owners, and now whenever there are 2 cows, there is only 1 owner. So if he ever quits, or if he ever just decides to stop playing Islands or anything, then the cows will disappear because he's not going to be playing anymore. So that means no one who plays will have 2 cows. So you can't trade cows or anything, and maybe they might add something like that in the future. How originally you couldn't trade bees, but now you can put them in the bee jar and stuff like that. So maybe later you can like sell cows or something, but for now, cows just stay on your island and you can't really do anything with them trading wise. So now I'm just going to show that they're different. So if I get the animal well-being kit, then I inspect one cow. Its favorite foods are carrots, oranges, apples, and lemons. And also the other cow, the favorite foods are carrots, orange, and apple. So they have different favorite foods, so that means that they're different cows. So now I'm gonna explain how I think he got it. So if it was a glitch where one of the cows fall off and then it spawns 2, which he said neither of them ever fell, then that would mean that if it spawned a second one, it would probably be exactly the same, so they'd have the same favorite foods, which they don't have the same ones. So it's basically like 2 completely entirely different cows spawned on his island, which is basically what happened. So he started playing Islands yesterday, and then he just happened to have 2 cows. Now, as you know, well, he might be in a different time zone, so yesterday could be the day of the update for him. I'm just gonna ask him real quick. Okay, so I asked him, and for his time zone, it was the day of the update, but he played after it restarted a whole bunch, because you guys know how Islands shut down all servers like 4 or 5 times after the update, and then a few more times after that. So he played after all of that happened, and so that means that you can probably only get 2 cows. Maybe it might be if you play before the update happened, or like if you play before it restarted a whole bunch of times, and then you play after, and then it might glitch and give you more cows. It's still a possibility though that you can still get 2 cows if it just randomly glitches like that, but it would be extremely rare for that to happen. Now, I can't think of any reasons it would glitch, but it's probably somewhere in scripts that it's supposed to spawn a cow if you don't have one, and maybe his cow glitched and said it didn't exist, so it spawned another one. That's like the only reason I can think of that 2 cows would be on his island. We don't know if one will despawn whenever they fall, because so far he's never had either of them fall off his island, but there's a chance that if it falls, it's going to check again if a cow already exists, and if one already does exist, then it's not going to spawn a new one, because then it would probably spawn new ones if one just fell. So there's probably something making sure that one cow exists already, and then that would mean that if one falls, it would probably be gone forever. Now, of course, we're not going to test this, because if we did and it didn't work, then he would lose one of his cows forever, and then no one would have 2 cows, because right now he's the only person with 2 cows that we know of. So I guess the only way to try to get 2 cows would be to make a new account, and then just hope that it spawns 2 of them, and I'm guessing it might have done that while loading. Like, maybe when it was loading, it loaded a cow, and then it spawned another one. I don't know, that's like the only other thing I can think of why 2 cows would be on his island. It's still possible, though, that it just glitched and something didn't work, and then it just spawned 2 for, like, no reason at all. But If you want to try to get it, just make an alt, join, and then if you have 2 cows, you're going to be lucky. If anyone else has 2 cows, the chance is probably 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 10,000. And then if he's the only person with 2 cows, which is the most likely possibility, the chance would probably be around 1 out of 100,000 or maybe even 1 out of 1,000,000. You can still put them in the smelter and do everything that you can with normal cows. Whoa guys, look, it's the cow Firefly! As even more proof, if you don't believe that he actually has 2 cows, he just left the game and he's gonna rejoin, but whenever he loads in, he's gonna instantly invite me. And then that's gonna show that it lasts whenever he rejoins, so now I just gotta wait for him to load in. Sometimes islands load slowly, so it might take a while. Okay, never mind, it loaded instantly. But let's just go over here, and then back to the cows, and then there are 2 cows. Also, he said when he first played Islands yesterday, he instantly got a message and kicked. It said your island has been reset, so he didn't even reset his island, it just instantly did that. And then I'm guessing it didn't save the first cow, but it teleported it back, and then it spawned the second one. So that's probably why he has 2 cows. So I guess if you want to try to get 2 cows, then just make an alt and then instantly reset your island whenever you join the game. Other than that, you'll just have to be very lucky, and it might just randomly reset you, but that's literally the only time I've seen it automatically reset someone, so I don't think that will ever happen again, but if it does, then you're really lucky. I'm gonna test this right now. I'm on my alt that I gave 60 random people build perms to for an hour, and I'm just gonna reset my island. So right now, it really needs to be reset, but I'm just gonna type /reset in chat, reset island, and then see if it gives me a second cow. So let's just leave real quick and then rejoin. Okay, well that didn't work. Now I have 0 cows. So, one of my cows disappeared, and then it didn't even spawn another one. So, yeah, I guess that's how to delete your cow and get 0 cows. So, yeah, that's why I said do it on an alt, because you can also just delete your cows by doing that. Anyways, this is just another one of those very rare things, like that video I did a long time ago with the legacy food processor. I'm like one of the only few people to actually see someone in game with it and record it. Kind of like also how I did that with the purple Firefly, and the purple Firefly was supposed to be rare, but now it's super common. Anyways, hopefully this stays rare, but this is probably going to be like the only video about someone actually having 2 cows. So he told me he wants anyone who has questions to ask him them, and if someone needs help with like getting cheese or something, then he can help. So he's in my Discord server, and my Discord server is linked in the description, so you can join there and then like ping him or DM him or something. But I'll put his tag up on the screen right now, so if you have any questions or need help with getting milk and cheese and stuff, then you can tell him. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get 2 cows, and if I do, then I'll do a video on how to get 2 cows, but as of now, it is just like almost impossible to do that, because again, there's only 1 confirmed person with 2 cows. But if more people end up getting 2 cows, or if I figure out how to, then I'll do another video on it. Thanks for watching. My next video will probably be a red bronze auto farm, because I have a pretty good idea for one that will get you a nice amount of red bronze daily. But make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for daily islands videos. Like the video, join the Discord server and Roblox group link in the description. Follow me on Twitter at Telanthric. I'm trying to hit 2,000 followers there and 200k subscribers on YouTube. Also, linked in the description is a guide that has basically everything you need to know about Roblox Islands on it, so if you need help with anything, then check that out. It's probably there, but I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, YouTube!